Strength and honor.
Strength and honor.
Strength and honor.
At my signal, unleash hell.
What up, y'all? It's Devin with UPTV, aka the Dot Connector, and who would have ever thought that in the 80s or 90s that one day technology would be used to enslave humanity? We went from having house phones that were attached to a cord to wireless cell phones that now act as a mini mobile computer. We went from offline 8-bit gaming consoles to online 4K consoles. Can you even believe that at one point we had slow dial-up internet to high-speed internet? While all these advances in technology may seem like the most amazing thing in the world, what if I told you that the end goal was to control every mind on the face of the planet? More importantly, what if I told you that they already are? Tech giants like Google, Facebook, Microsoft, and Sony have essentially found a way to hack the human brain. They know they have so much control over us right now that they can release a documentary telling us exactly how they use tech to control our decisions, and no one would even care. While many people have tried to explain the dangers of technology, it appears that the tech industry has no plans of ever slowing down. Controlling our minds isn't enough. Now they literally want to merge us with technology, no longer making a natural human with human rights. They want to literally turn us into mindless robots with no ability to think for ourselves. Unfortunately, many lost souls will soon have a microchip implanted in their brains and a microchip implanted in their hands. Some people will even be willing to no longer live a natural life in the physical world, as tech giants are already working on a way to upload us to a man-made digital world. The agenda is clear. They are doing everything in their power to make people believe that the digital world is more valuable than the real world. Why do you think games like Fortnite are selling V-Bucks and Call of Duty is selling COD points? They have been preparing the world for years to spend our physical dollars on fake virtual money. What's worse is we then spend the virtual bucks on virtual items that have no value, items that are used today and forgotten about tomorrow. One of the worst things we can do right now as parents is teach our kids that it's okay to spend real currency on digital currency. Now we have to deal with the fact that the feds are literally preparing to turn the US dollar into a digital dollar called FedCoin. This is why President Joe Biden recently signed an executive order requiring the government to explore the creation of a digital dollar.
U.S. President Joe Biden Wednesday signed an executive order requiring the government to assess the risks and benefits of cryptocurrencies and to explore the creation of a digital dollar. The president's order requires the Treasury Department, the Commerce Department, and other key agencies to prepare reports on the future of money. It's a first step toward coordinated government regulation of the now $3 trillion industry.
If the Fed issues a digital dollar, what does that mean?
What it means is that they have the ability to control or manage the money supply. It's really a piece of software that exists on something like a blockchain that enables them to create scarcity, right, and monitor every single dollar, if you will, every single block that is in circulation. And that's really and so by doing that, they can instantly invoke fiscal and monetary policy.
All right, well, to some, that sounds rather terrifying, quite frankly. I mean, there are a lot of big concerns, and you have to wonder when this is so appealing to the People's Bank of China and they're leading the way that it's perhaps not the best for individuals, because a digital currency, to your point, means total control of every currency unit. You're able to know where every single yuan in the case of China or dollar in the case of the US is. You can't avoid income taxes. You can restrict people's ability to use this. All the units are registered on the blockchain. No counterfeiting is possible. I mean, I can see why this would really appeal to the People's Bank of China, and that's why they're leading the way in launching a digital yuan. But some would argue that this is not aligned with American values of liberty and freedom, or at least what we would like them to be, or thought of what they are. And that with a digital dollar, the government will know everything about you, everything you spend money on, every time you get paid for everything. Is that lack of privacy and total control not a concern for you?
No, absolutely it is. And I think the points you bring up are excellent points. And these are the less appealing pieces of the whole digital economy, if you will.
White House officials said the U.S. was taking great care to decide whether and how to move forward with a U.S. central bank digital currency, or CBDC. According to the Atlantic Council, 9 countries have launched central bank digital currencies, and 16 others, including China, have begun development of such digital assets, leading some in Washington to worry that the dollar could lose some of its dominance to China. Bitcoin surged on the news of the executive order, calming market fears of an immediate crackdown on cryptocurrencies.
We don't have to sit here and pretend that all of these countries have randomly decided to create a digital dollar at the same time. The so-called global elite knows for a well-known fact that we are currently facing a total collapse. It isn't called the Great Reset for no reason. This is the exact reason why you can't turn on the news without seeing a new story about a coming recession. You can't turn on the news without seeing a story about a looming financial collapse. There is a pandemic going on and what appears to be the beginning of World War III. We call this problem, reaction, solution. They create the problem. We, the people, react to it, and they present the solution. And the solution almost always results in us losing more of our rights and freedoms. If you're not concerned about your future, then you better be. This executive order and the rise of FedCoin is getting us one step closer to the mark of the beast. In my last video, I showed y'all how Aaron Ruscio said that they want total control. Now the media is telling you that FedCoin will give the government total control. Instead of being willing to accept every new piece of tech that they give us, we need to take a hard break from technology. The whole world is addicted, and one day we are going to wake up and realize we've been played by our dealers. While they take over the world, they want to throw you into the metaverse, keeping you distracted from what is really happening all around you. The destruction of the old world order and the emerging new world order. They want to sell you a false reality. Right now, they are convincing people to invest their hard-earned money into NFTs. Meanwhile, your true physical reality is already beginning to fall apart. Soon, we are going to see a situation where survival of the fittest. The lower and most of the middle class will be wiped out, and it will happen all while you're making a social media post, while you're chilling in the metaverse, or while you're being programmed by your favorite television program. And the only people who are going to be surprised by this are those who are still asleep. The powers that be are no longer hiding their hand, but the general public is no longer paying attention. They are on TikTok, totally unaware that time is running out. Tick-tock. Right now, the crypto community is celebrating, but we all know how liberty dies, with the thunderous applause. Tomorrow, I'll be releasing a new podcast on UPTVmedia.com, which will be titled World War III. This is the 3rd episode, so you can head over to the website if you haven't already heard the first 2. In this next episode, though, I'm going to be discussing the real truth about this war and going deeper on some of the topics I touched on in this video, so don't miss out. But what are your thoughts? Sound off in the comment section and let me know. And because there will be no UpTV without viewers like you, I would like to give a special shout out to anyone who has supported the channel in any type of way. This is Devin with UpTV. I love you, family. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also hit that bell so you get notified anytime I upload a new video. As always, give your life to Yeshua, and I'll holla at y'all later. Peace.
Here's George Washington and what he thinks of the leadership of America and the free world at the moment. We've got a photo here. There he is. There's George Washington as he sees Joe Biden walking past and hides his hands in horror. Because what you're referring to, James, is the lack of leadership at the top in the world, as well as here in Australia. We've got a pathetically weak American president. James has talked that maybe we're going to see the collapse of the US dollar thanks to Joe Biden.
Well, yeah, and so again, if this is another one of these consequences of going so hard on Russia, well, what are you going to do? You're pushing Russia and China closer together, which is insane and which just shows how bad the foreign policy establishment in the U.S. has been, not just through the Biden presidency, but also this started, back during Obama and even before then, that you would push those two together. And now they're talking about selling oil denominated not in dollars, but other currencies, including Chinese currencies, which would weaken the reserve status of the U.S. currency. Now, remember the fact that so many countries hold so many trillions of dollars in U.S. bonds. That's one of the things that keeps the entire system stable. If those aren't worth anything anymore, then suddenly the game changes completely, and in no way that's good for the U.S., and in no way that's good for the West, and certainly in no way that's good for Australia.
Family, I'm very concerned about food shortages coming to America. No, not local or short-lived shortages. I'm talking about a national food shortage that will affect everyone, everywhere, for a very long time. Would you be ready if that happened? Probably not. That's why I urge you to get some long-term storage emergency food from my friends at My Patriot Supply. They're the original Patriot Survival Company. Over the past decade, they've served millions of American families like yours. Their mission is your survival, and right now you can save 25% on a 4-week kit of emergency food that will save the day, probably soon. This 4-week kit has a wide variety of delicious food that provides over 2,000 calories per day, the right amount for optimum survival. Go to UPTVsurvival.com so you can claim your 4-week emergency food kit and save 25% in the process. Order a tasty starter kit for each member of the family, and they'll ship everything quickly and discreetly to your door. That's UPTVsurvival.com.
Thank you for watching UpTV. If you like this video and would love to see more, check out these great videos here, and don't forget to subscribe to UpTV and UpTV2 for even more great videos.